So welcome to what are now Sunday videos. I'm sure you've noticed I moved them from Saturday to Sunday, and this is purely because it gives me more time to do them and do them properly. So, Sunday weekly report now. It makes more sense because it's actually the end of the week now. So in proper news this week, we're not actually going to be talking about any new cars, new manufacturers. We're going to be talking about something different, but that's on every petrol head's mind. There have been so many new things coming out with Geneva, and I've basically covered all of it. Only a few little new things came this week, so nothing really worth mentioning. But what we're all talking about is Jeremy Clarkson's suspension from the BBC, and thereof from Top Gear, which will not be going live tonight. And probably not next week either, next Sunday. Jeremy Clarkson has always caused a lot of controversy. He was said to once have used a racist word during an outtake of one of the programs. The BBC let him off on that occasion, but they've always sort of had problems with keeping him under control and different things. I am personally a big fan, but I'm not going to put my view out there. I'm just going to report on what happened. So what happened this time is that Jeremy Clarkson reportedly attempted to, or did punch a producer of the show, which obviously would be out of line and against the BBC's rules. So he has been suspended and waiting further information to know whether he'll be able to come back or whether he is just permanently out of the BBC and the whole Jeremy Clarkson Top Gear era would be over. Obviously this would be very sad, but you know, I guess if he did punch someone, that's something he really shouldn't do, especially in the work environment. I'm gonna sneeze. Oh, that's so annoying when you have a sneeze and you lose it. Jeremy, we all love you. You do a fantastic job. Everyone sort of loves the edgy side of Top Gear, I think, and part of Jeremy not really giving a crap about what anyone thinks is part of that. And I hope everything gets resolved. I hope maybe all of this was a complete rumor and it didn't happen. That would be the best thing possible, but I'm looking forward to seeing what happens. So, renders and spy shots, only one this week. So this Instagram user has just ordered a one-off Pagani Huayra. It's a family ordering it, and they're calling it the King. The Supercar Kids interviewed one of the family members, and they asked what the collection consisted of and what was on order, and so I quote, "On order right now there is a 675 LT, a 458 Speciale, and possibly a 4 GT. And currently we own an Aventador, a Rolls-Royce Wraith, a Ferrari 430 Spider F1, a Maserati Gran Turismo SC, a Maserati Quattroporte GTS, sorry, 2 Porsche Cayenne Turbos, an Audi S4, a Bentley Supersport, and a Bentley Mulsanne, and finally an SL600 Renntech." So, yeah, I don't really feel very sorry for you. Videos, so let's keep it simple. 2 videos I watched this week and I really enjoyed. Obviously, every time Chris Harris comes out with a new video, I have to put it on, but because they're really good. And this is of the Cayman GT4, so click right here to watch that. One of my favorite cars, absolutely unbelievable. Carrera S engine, Cayman body with a central engine. It's just fantastic, and see what Chris thinks of it. The second video is Paul Bailey. I've reported about him before. British businessman who has the trio of hypercars, so Porsche 918, Ferrari LaFerrari, McLaren P1. He does a lot of work with Supercar Driver YouTube channel, and they have posted this video. Click there to go watch it, where you can see Paul driving his P1 to the Ferrari dealership, picking up his Ferrari LaFerrari, then driving the Ferrari LaFerrari while his wife drives the McLaren P1 to the Porsche dealership, where they then pick up the Porsche 918. This is all in the same day. And then he drives the 918 back while his wife drives the LaFerrari and a friend drives the P1, and then they drive them all home and he gives his point of view on the different cars, and it's a really, really good, it's a long but good video. So definitely click there to go watch that and comment saying that you came from here. Right, so for sale this week, it wouldn't be the for sale section if we didn't have a Bugatti Veyron, especially in the UK. So this is from Can Design. They do all sorts of rims and different things. They have put their Bugatti Veyron up for sale. It's red and black. It's got some Can rims, and it's for just a smudge under £850,000 with a smudge over 3,500 miles. And looks like it's in pretty good condition. I quite like the spec. It's left-hand drive, although it's always been in the UK. It was delivered from new in the UK, and also it doesn't have the seats I like. This has the more sort of comfortable touring seats, whereas I prefer the more sporty bucket seats. But still a lovely car. If that's a little cheap for you, then for £995,000, UK-based supercar dealership Joe Macari will sell you this red Pagani Huayra. Only 100 were made. This one has about 1,350 miles, I think it was. And yeah, I mean, incredible to see a Huayra like this. If you have that much money, why don't you just buy one from new and get it completely personalized? But it is a very nice spec. I love the red color. And I would definitely get that over the Veyron. What about you? Another rare car, this one from the Netherlands, has been spotted for sale. It's a Ferrari F40, photos right here, for sale for €1,350,000. But it only has just under 10,000 kilometers and that would about be just under 6,000 miles. And so considering it's a 26-year-old car, it hasn't been driven much. So knowing also how much these things are getting their value, this would be a great one to buy if you want to collect. And yeah, in the Netherlands and for sale now. Deliveries, so the main delivery you will all have heard of is Dutch Bugs, an Instagram user who they have a Grand Sport Veyron, they have a normal 16.4 Veyron, and they have a Veyron Vitesse WRC world record car. So they have actually just taken delivery of not one, but two Porsche 918s. Loads of videos on, loads of photos, sorry, on their Instagram. Their Instagram will be down here somewhere, and also click there to see a video of them driving to go get these cars. Fantastic and awesome to see people who can actually afford these cars to be posting things on YouTube for all of the other people to see. I love that. Jenson Button has also announced that he's got a McLaren P1 arriving sometime this week, which he says is one of the best cars. He also has an F40, which we found, I found interesting. And yeah, so that's all we really got in deliveries this week. Been a fairly straightforward weekly report, been a busy week. And remember guys that in not 1 but 2 weeks I am going to be heading off on the Shmee tour. So you better get subscribed before then, because there are going to be some cool videos, and also subscribe to my vlogs, because there's going to be loads of stuff there that I'm sure you guys will enjoy. But anyways, thank you so much for watching. Remember to like, share, comment below which of the cars for sale you would pick and what you think about the Jeremy Clarkson suspension. And please remember to subscribe. I will see you Wednesday for the weekly video and Sunday now for the weekly report next week. Cheers. Bye.